Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really exciting video for you for Fragrance Friday. We are going to talk about two very brand new fragrances from two designer houses that have just been released in the last few months. So we're going to be talking about Burberry's Goddess as well as Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. They are both brand new fragrances for 2023, actually quite new in the last few months, as well as they're both like kind of vanilla base with each of them having a little bit of a difference. So we're going to talk about the differences. I'm going to tell you guys where and when I would probably wear these because they are quite different but the same. We'll go through that. Before we get started though, I am going to tell you what's on my lips and what's on my nails because if I don't, you always ask. On my nails today, I have very short stubby nails because I broke two nails very short, so I just put them all to be very short and decided to start all over again. So the nail polish I am wearing is ILMP's Greatness. And in brackets, there's an H. When I think of an H, I think it's supposed to have hollow in it. So I believe this to be a hollow type nail polish. It really does shine best in the sunshine. I feel like all the glitter just sort of bounces off, and I think this is a beautiful color. I have two items on my lips. Don't fret. Plug your ears if you get grossed out about things being a bit old. This is from Bite Beauty, which I have all over my base. So Bite Beauty has been out of, like they basically pulled out of the market a couple years ago now. So I've had this for a while, but it's a beautiful base color. And on top for a gloss, I have Dolly from Buxom, which is a full-on lip cream. Together, that's what I have on my lips. All right, so today I am really excited to share with you my comparison between Burberry's Goddess and Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. As mentioned earlier, these are brand new releases to 2023. The oldest, I guess, of the two would have been early summer, which was Goddess. I think that one came out early summer. And Devotion really only came out, I want to say, I didn't look it up, within about 2 months of Goddess being released. I'm also wondering if they were trying to compete with one another to be first on the market. They're very similar, but very different. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys today. Just in case you've had the FOMO about these being released, if you're a vanilla lover like myself, vanilla is my absolute favorite scent note in all things. And anything else with it is normally an added bonus. These are both very vanilla forward or leaning fragrances, but they are also quite different from one another. So let's start off with Goddess from Burberry. So my husband, I'll link the video I showed you guys with this original haul. My husband was able to get this for me at the duty free in Copenhagen at the airport because he was flying out of Denmark. So he ended up getting me the biggest bottle, which was amazing, and I love that. And I wasn't sure, this was a total blind buy for me. I'd never smelt this before, and I was like, but it's vanilla. Everyone's talking about vanilla and lavender. But before we get talking about this entirely, let's hop over to Fragrantica and go check out the main accords and then the top, mid, and base notes. Main accords for Goddess by Burberry are vanilla, lavender, warm spicy, cacao. Top notes are vanilla, lavender, cacao, and ginger. Mid notes are vanilla caviar, and base notes are vanilla absolute. So it says on Fragrantica that this is definitely, like they say, for women. Honestly, because of that lavender, we'll get into a little bit more detail on that later. I would say this is actually more of a unisex between the two, but again, we'll get to the comparisons shortly. So I wanted to share with you guys what Fragrantica has about this fragrance. And this is the first one I picked up. So now let's hop on over to Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. And this is the box that it came with as well. I was only able to get the 30 ml. I really did want the larger one, the 100 ml, but they did not sell it at the Shoppers Drug Mart that I was at the time. Otherwise, that's why I would have gotten the same size as this one here. So slightly different bottle here. Let's go check out Fragrantica and see what they say about this one. Main accords for Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana are vanilla, white floral, sweet, powdery, citrus. Top note is candied lemon. Mid note is orange blossom. Base note, vanilla. Very basic. There's not a whole lot to this one, according to Fragrantica and their pyramid as I read out to you. Now, I've had a chance to wear both of these. I've had this about a week. I've had this now for 2 months, I guess. And I've worn, as you can see, I've worn a little bit of that one. I just got this one here. So let's go back to the Goddess. This one is gorgeous, and I frankly wish that they wouldn't have put that this is supposed to be leaning towards female. I know it's called Goddess and that, but because of the lavender in this one, I truly believe that this is a very unisex fragrance. Like both of them really are, but this one, again, because of that lavender, I feel that a lot of men would actually really enjoy this. If you are a gentleman who enjoys some lavender scents, which again, added to so many fragrances for men. I think you would really like this one. The bottle is really stunning. It's very simple, like simple lines. And I know that their whole idea, I saw the commercial for it. And I mean, we're about to get all these new fragrances because everyone's ready to get their fragrances out for the holiday season, for people to start talking about it and asking for perfumes for Christmas, which I don't blame you. But again, I get the fact that it's Goddess, but I really feel like it's more like a unisex fragrance. Between these two, this is more unisex to me. My body runs quite warm, and therefore fragrances do not last like super long on me compared to like an average temperatured person. I tend to eat up fragrance very quickly. With that being said, I probably get about 5 hours of wear time before this is gone. So it's a very light lavender vanilla, and the vanilla is a little bit powdery. It almost reminds me a little bit of like Vanilla Fields or Vanilla Musk, without the musk, of course, for that. But that's what I get for this. This is quite expensive. Both of them are. This was again, the largest bottle, but I would wear this to bed. This is where I would wear this in the evening if you're just at home, you want to relax. You've had a long day at work, you want to come home, put on your chunky sweater, get that fire roaring, put this on, you will love it. Very, very comforting scent. At least for me, that's how vanillas tend to be on me or for me. I love being comforted by vanilla. So let's go back over here to Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. Slightly different when it comes to the look of the bottle. Very similar in the look of the bottle, and the very square. Like it's very square, very uniform. And this little emblem is very girly, let's be honest. So on Fragrantica, it also does say it's a women's fragrance. Now, with the Devotion, it's interesting because I don't get lemon. Everyone says this is like a lemon meringue pie or something, or lemon meringue, like I don't know, there's lemon about it, like Lyra. I think a lot of people were saying, I've never smelled Lyra. I will tell you, as a person who runs warm, again, lemons don't last, or lemon fragrances don't last well, or they don't do well on my skin. Basically, what my skin does is takes a lemon and makes it super sour. And if it's creamy with vanilla, it will make it like a sour, like something's gone off. But I don't get that with this. So for me, I don't necessarily get lemon, but this is a candied vanilla, but with small amounts of floral. For a person, again, like myself, who doesn't like florals, this is actually a dream. It's beautiful. I find myself, I sprayed Devotion on this wrist and I sprayed Goddess on this wrist about an hour ago. Okay, that one. Interesting. This one has actually lasted longer on my skin than Devotion. So Goddess so far is winning out on the projection and the lasting power. They are both very expensive. They're both designer, as mentioned before. Where I would take Burberry Goddess and wear in the evening or for some relaxing moments before bed. I would probably use Devotion to go out for a meal with your partner or a lunch. I don't see this because it doesn't on me project fiercely. I would definitely take this and put this on more of a lunch date, or again, if you like vanilla like I do, just spray it on at home and just, you do feel comforted. It's not as sweet as, say, like a Comptoir Pacifique. It's not as brown sugary as Kayali's Vanilla 28, but there is something candied about it. Candied, it says lemon, but I don't get the lemon, thank goodness, because my skin would just do some funky things to it. It would not do very well with my chemistry. But I really love both of them. Do you need both? Ask yourself, when am I wanting to wear a fragrance? If it's for like evening comforting scents to wear to bed. In the Northern Hemisphere, we are coming up to the winter. We're in the fall right now. This is definitely comforting. This is definitely girly, a little bit younger, a little bit sweeter. I do really enjoy it, a little sugary. And I don't know, I guess it kind of depends on how you feel, what you like in a vanilla, and also when you plan on wearing these out or in. That's a question to ask yourself. They're very similar in price. I only got the 50 ml here because my store did not have the 100 ml. I would have picked up the 100 ml. Vanilla, again, like I said before, is my absolute favorite note in fragrance. So I knew I was going to love this. Now, if the trend right now is let's release a whole bunch of vanilla, if vanilla is the trend coming up, my bank account is going to be hurting, because I absolutely love vanilla, and vanilla goes so well with so many things. And some of the more expensive fragrances that I have purchased in my collection are vanilla based with some spice. A lot of them are fall winter, oddly enough, but Again, do you need both of these? Probably not, but I want them. I'm glad I have them. If you guys are looking for a Christmas present idea for yourself or someone you love, ask them those questions. Where are you going to wear it? When are you going to wear it? What do you like about vanilla the most? Does projection really count for you? Lasting power and all that. So that's going to help you make up your mind. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on a Fragrance Friday, a really quick video, because I'm so excited vanilla is having its resurgence. I'm done with like the florals, pistachio. Don't give me raspberry, give me vanilla. Everything about vanilla, and then put all the other stuff, like a vanilla coffee. More of the coffee would be really great. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.